Hey guys, Kevin's here, State & Co. Truck Insurance. In today's video, I just want to highlight some of the top broker scams that are happening out there. The market is tough and, you're all hustling and trying to make money, but unfortunately some unscrupulous brokers are taking advantage of carriers and in some cases we know it's competitive. Um, in some cases, there might be good excuses why this happened, but a lot of times it's just pure fraud. The one that happens quite often is double brokering, and that's where, a broker takes a legit load from the shipper, and then they secretly rebroker that same load to another carrier, and then when the carrier delivers in trying to get paid, guess what? That broker just vanishes. You can't find them. They want to return your calls, they want to return your emails because they just they had it set up from the get-go, or that was the plan to begin with. And the ways to avoid that: always check FMCSA Safer, plug in that broker's MC number, make sure you see that they're registered, check with the Secretary of the State. Make sure they're not just fly by night, that, because sometimes they will register, but it'll be, 2 weeks old registration with the Secretary of State. And check different discussions, forums, Reddit, Facebook, what, kind of listen, pay attention to what other truckers talk. Because they'll mention and they'll call out those brokers that do that. And again, typically they don't last long, but sometimes within a 2-week window, they might pull, a dozen scams like that and then just collect the money and nowhere to be found. The next one is just, pure theft. That one happens where it's just, plain vanilla, somebody from the beginning just set up a big brokerage with no intent to even, deal and get any loads from the shippers. They might post on load boards just slightly high rates where, it'll get your attention and, you'll be excited, you'll sign up with them, deliver that load. And then, the next day or a few days later, when you contact them, you just cannot find them. You can't get a hold of anybody because guess what? That was the plan from the beginning where, it's a fake company, fake brokerage. And the ways to avoid it, again, check Safer, FMCSA, plug in that MC number, check Secretary of State, make sure that business, that company is registered with that state where they do business. If you see that they're kind of newish and again, the rate's kind of on the high side, check discussions, Facebook, Reddit, YouTube, just Google, sometimes just plain Googling. If you can't find much about that broker, just don't take that load. And if you fell for that type of scam, you can try to involve police because yes, you'd have to report it as theft, but the chances are that you'll find them. Most of the time, there'll probably be some scammers overseas that were running that type of operation. Again, those typically don't last long. Might be a week, couple of weeks, but then again, it's enough for them to grab tens of thousands, maybe even hundreds of thousands of dollars and just kind of disappear into the thin air. The next one would be non-payment or delayed payment. And sometimes there are legitimate reasons why, some broker doesn't pay on time or kind of delays because they didn't get the payment from the shipper. And again, if you worked with them in the past, might not be a big deal. You just have to wait it and, hopefully your factoring company can carry you through that time. But, if you're occasionally running into a broker that's always delaying that, then just don't run for them because, and in some cases, some might never ever pay them. And if you're signing up with a brand new broker, never worked with them in the past, again, just do due diligence, check, as mentioned earlier, Secretary of State, FMCSA, just Google them. And if you have that gut feeling that, this one's something's off, or you see comments where people just posting and saying, hey, this one's, takes months and months to pay and sometimes just completely disappears, it's not a broker you want to work with. Bait and switch. That happens quite often. This is the one where, they'll post a load that pays $3.50 a mile, and then, you're dispatching your trucker and everybody's excited, it's a good paying load. And right before you're picking it up or after you pick up, you get notification from a broker that, oh, the rates changed. This one's not 340, it's, $1.50. Sometimes it happens unintentionally. There might be valid reasons why there's a price mismatch, but most likely the broker that's pulling that has done it before. And again, a lot of times that price discrepancy, maybe 350 is a bad example, but it might be like $2.60 a mile, and then you end up delivering for $1.80. So that broker kind of probably knows what they're doing, and checking discussions, forums, just Googling that broker. If you see comments from people about that broker that, hey, they've done this before, just stay away. Just don't do business with brokers like that. So stay tuned. I hope this was helpful, and please hit that subscribe button. We'll keep you posted, updates, trucking insurance news, all that. And if you find this helpful, post some comments, feedback, and we'll see you next time. Bye.